guys, it's me. Today I'm going to record my ultimate favorites of 2010. I am loving watching these videos from some of the people I subscribe to. I think these are just the funnest videos to watch. So I wanted to go ahead and do one. In most of these categories, I tried to include a high-end and a drugstore. Some of them I wasn't able to, but most of them I tried to. So first, it's foundation. I didn't even have to include a high end in this because my favorite foundation ever between all the high ends, all the drugstore, is the Revlon Color Stay. And I have tried, I've got MAC, I've got Mally, I've got Smashbox, I've got a lot of high end foundation. Revlon Color Stay is the best. Nothing covers like it, nothing gives the finish like it. I use the combination oily skin. In my opinion, this is just the best foundation out there, high-end or drugstore. My favorite concealer, it was really hard for me to pick between this one and the Bling by Benefit, um, but I went ahead and picked the Mally Cancellation Conditioning Concealer because this works well for under the eyes, as well as covering blemishes or scarring from prior blemishes. The Bling you cannot use under the eyes because it's entirely too thick and it creases. So this one is just an all-over good concealer for the face. I didn't have one drugstore one. I've tried a couple drugstore ones. Haven't been impressed with any of them, so I didn't really think any of them were worthy to include in my all-time 2010 favorites because I have a lot of concealing to do, and so far none of them have lived up to what I need done. Um, Blush. My favorite drugstore blush is the Wet n Wild. The pigmentation on this is just as good as the high-end blush. It stays just as long as the high-end blush. This is a really, really, really good blush. I've got the color Mellow Wine, which is just a gorgeous, darker pink color. I really, really like it. So that's my favorite drugstore blush. And my favorite high-end blush is the Mally 24/7 Professional Blush. And this is the one that has the cream and the powder. You've got the cream right here and the powder right here, and then you've got the double-ended brush that it comes with. And it literally only takes 2 swipes of this over the cream, and it's more than enough for my cheeks. And then like a little dab of this in the powder, tap off the excess or it's going to be too much, and I rub it on my cheek, and this stuff lasts all day long, all night long. I mean, this stuff will literally be on 24 hours from when you put it on if you don't take it off. So I love, love, love that one. That is my favorite high-end blush by far. My favorite eyelid primer, and I haven't really tried any drugstore eyelid primers. I tried one or two. I tried an e.l.f. I tried a L'Oreal Studio Secret, I believe. Was not impressed with either one. But I have tried a ton of high-end. I've tried the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I've tried the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've tried the Smashbox. And my favorite one is the Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. I got this as a sample at Sephora. Loved it so much just from the little sample that I had to go buy the full-size one. I've got extremely oily eyelids, and this stuff just soaks up the oil all day long. I love this stuff. Um, sorry, sorry, my computer, something just popped up on there for absolutely no reason. Anyway, my favorite eyeshadow, drugstore eyeshadow, is, again, the Wet n Wild. This is just the Color Icon palette, the limited edition, holiday edition, Night Elf. Yeah. Um, Love this stuff. It blends like a dream. It's so highly pigmented. It's creamy. When I was growing up, like Wet n Wild was the stuff that you got when you were first starting out in makeup, and it was basically crap products. It was basically just because you couldn't afford anything better. But they must have stepped up their game or something because I've been introduced to Wet n Wild here recently by one of my really good friends, April, and I'm really impressed with it. So, yeah, that's my favorite drugstore eyeshadow by far. My favorite high-end eyeshadow is Smashbox. This is just the Quick Fix eyeshadow palette that I got in my kit from QVC. I've got another palette of Smashbox. I've got individual ones. Smashbox is just consistently very highly pigmented, stays on very well no matter what primer I use under it. It's just, it's definitely my favorite eyeshadow. Eyeliners. Okay, my favorite gel eyeliner, I don't have a drugstore one to compare to, um, but my favorite gel eyeliner is the Bobbi Brown. I love this. Love, love, love this. It does not dry out. Could not be creamier. Um, I highly, highly recommend this. For those of you who used it, you already know how spectacular it is. But for those of you who haven't, this is a definite must-have. For liquid liners, surprisingly enough, the favorite one out of all the ones that I've tried drugstore is the e.l.f. This is only $1, guys, and it works just as well as the high-end one I'm fixing to tell you that is my favorite high-end one. I tried a lot of stuff from e.l.f. I had a huge e.l.f. haul back a few months ago. I was not impressed with hardly anything from e.l.f. I'm not trying to be snooty. I'm not trying to be snotty. I just really was not impressed with hardly anything from e.l.f. Except this. I really, really, really love their liquid liner. And then my favorite high-end liquid liner is the Kat Von D. This is just the Black Metal Love. I really like this. To be perfectly honest, the e.l.f. is just as good. So, there's that. And then my favorite pencil liner. I don't have a lot to compare it to drugstore-wise. I only have one other one. But my favorite one is the Revlon Color Stay. This is just in a brown. This is a really good one. It really does stay on all day long. It doesn't transfer. Um, Fairly easy to put on. You kind of have to pull a little bit, but as far as drugstore ones go, this was really good. My favorite eyeliner of all time, pencil-wise, is my Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner. This is probably no surprise to any of you. I've got it in, I think, possibly every color that she makes. But this stuff is so perfect. I mean, it's just the perfect consistency. It's so creamy. There's no tugging. It works great in the waterline. Although I really do prefer the gel liner in the waterline because I think it lasts longer than anything. But this works great. This won out over the Urban Decay 24/7 only because sometimes the Urban Decay 24/7 can be a little bit too creamy. If that makes sense to any of you that have tried it, sometimes it can be too creamy and too, just too easy to mess up. Like, it goes everywhere sometimes. Um, but yeah, so definitely this one. My favorite mascara, again, I didn't have a drugstore to compare to this one, but my favorite mascara is the Mally Volumizing Mascara. To be perfectly honest, I know you guys can't even see that, so I don't know why I'm bothering. To be perfectly honest, I really like the Tarte's Light Camera Lashes almost just as much as this. The only reason I picked this one is because the Tarte doesn't give me as much volume. Now the length, it gives me more, but it doesn't give me as much volume as the Mally, which is what I prefer. I've got enough length. Thank goodness I've been blessed with great eyelashes. So the length isn't the issue. It's more, I like to have the big full eyelashes look. So that's why this one, because it gives more volume. Um, my favorite finishing powder, I don't have a drugstore finishing powder to compare to this, but I do have the Mineral Veil from Bare Essentials, and I prefer the Tarte Smooth Operator, the clay finishing powder from the Amazonian Clay. I love this stuff. It just gives a really good finish to your skin, um, and it's supposed to be really good for you too. The Amazonian Clay that's in it is supposed to be really good. So I really, really highly recommend this stuff. My favorite drugstore lipstick is the L'Oreal Infallible. This is just the Eva Longoria's caramel color. I really, really like this stuff, guys. It stays on for quite some time. It feels really good going on. I really, really like this. And my favorite, I feel like I was talking really, really fast, and now I've like got into slow motion. I think it's because this is like my third time trying to record this video, and every other time it's cut me off because I was too long-winded. So I was trying to hurry up and get through everything, and now that I realize I've got enough time to get through everything, I'm just kind of, I don't know, in slow-mo. But anyway, my favorite lip gloss drugstore is the NYX Mega Lip Shine. I need to get this in more colors. Even though I can't get this at my drugstore, apparently it is a drugstore product because most people can in normal states. So um, this is definitely my favorite. My favorite high-end lipsticks, I literally could not choose between these two. There's absolutely no way I could choose, so I had to include both. The Kat Von D lipstick is amazing. It is a new find for me and one that I will be buying full sizes in. I will hopefully be able to repurchase some of these colors that were in my kit in full size. I love the Kat Von D. And I also love the Mally. This is just the Mally, I guess just the Mally lipstick is what it's called. But this is the Tokyo Glow. This stuff is gorgeous. And I'm telling you, it goes on and it's so shiny and it's so moisturizing that you don't even need a lip gloss over it. You really don't. I never wear a lip gloss over this stuff. My favorite high-end lip gloss is Mally. You guys know I love Mally. I love Mally. I love Smashbox. The Mally won out over the Smashbox as far as the high-end lip gloss is concerned because the Smashbox doesn't stay on quite as long and it's not quite as shiny. This stuff, Mally's got a couple of lip glosses, but this is my favorite kind, and I believe it's like the High Shine lip gloss or something. But anyway, the kind that has these little twist-up tubes, these are the best. They're high shine. They stay on for a really long time. They smell really great. I really, really like these. And then my favorite, this is a new find, but this is like a holy grail product for me. It has replaced my brighteners. It has replaced my highlighters because I can use it everywhere. And that is the Tisha Claw Minus in the Radiant Touch. It's from YSL. This is fantastic. I literally don't use anything else under my eyes now to brighten up. I use this even down the tip of my nose. I use it right here. I could probably, if I wanted to, even use it right here as a highlighter. But it brightens my eyes so much underneath, I just kind of don't even feel like I need a highlighter anymore. Really, really pricey, but really worth it. My favorite nail polishes. I did not even include a high-end because these are just as good as any of the high-end I have tried. And they are the Revlon nail polishes. This is just the regular formula. This is the Top Speed formula. These are just the two that I grabbed. The Revlon nail polishes, my friend Taryn got me hooked on these, and they are great. They do not chip. I mean, they stay on and don't chip just as long as the OPI and just as long as the China Glaze. So, I mean, I love them. They're my favorite. My favorite hair product, I don't use a lot of hair products. My favorite one is the argan oil. This is just one of the set of 3 that I buy at Walmart for $5. I use this after every shampoo. I love this stuff. It helps tame the frizzies and it helps just make my hair all around healthier. My favorite random thing, I'm sorry. My favorite random thing is the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series by Stieg Larsson. Very tragic ending with this author. It's a real bummer I'm not going to be able to read any books from him because he is very talented. This is just the first one. The second one is the girl who played with fire, I believe. The third one is the girl who kicked the hornet's nest. Awesome, awesome series of books. If you have not read them, I definitely, definitely recommend them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you had a great year, and I hope you have a great 2011.